and all the beauty that life can hold will surely be yours and mine.
The turn-off is not marked, so watch carefully for this turn, the beginning of the Four Freedoms Trail. Hurricane Idalia came through here August 30 to 31, leaving downed trees and limbs. Cleanup is ongoing. We rode this part again the next day and were happy to see that someone had removed these branches and vines, so all we had to do was duck under the tree and ride through.
Hey baby.
Hey, sure is a beautiful day.
God, it turned out pretty.
The Four Freedoms Trail is the southernmost end of the historic Georgia and Florida Railroad that extended from Madison, Florida to Greensboro, South Carolina. According to Rails Through the Wiregrass by H. Roger Grant, the Great Depression forced the G&F Railroad into bankruptcy. After its record-long receivership, it was acquired by the Southern Railway in 1963. When the Southern Railway dissolved the corporation and abandoned much of the former trackage, the G&F became the gone and forgotten. And yet, thanks to state and local governments, the 300-mile rail corridor remains intact in 2023 with some portions still in use. Over 70% of the historic 300-mile railroad corridor lies abandoned and has all but disappeared due to subsequent vegetation and forest growth. However, 4 sections have already been converted into paved recreational trails, including the 12.3-mile Four Freedoms Trail in this video, plus parts of the 5-mile Douglas Greenway Trail in Coffee County, Georgia, the 12-mile North Augusta Greenway in South Carolina, and the 2.5-mile Heritage Trail in Greensboro, South Carolina. It is the long-term goal of G&F Trail Incorporated to see the entire 300-mile historic railroad converted into a continuous greenway or historic park consisting of rail trail and/or rails with trail. At 300 miles in length, this paved trail would attract users from all over the country and the world, bringing new life to towns large and small along its path. For more information, please visit www.gftrail.org.
Hurricane must have did some damage to their roof. pretty. Here to Vista. Hey ho pup. Spanish moss. It's pretty. About 6 miles from Madison, you come to a detour to the other side of the road. Let's see if I can do this. Uh-oh. Alright. And definitely don't want to get run over.
This section of trail, from around mile 7 and going north, is plagued with some big bumps from tree roots lifting the pavement. It's hard to see the bumps without the leaves. Big bumps. Little bump. It is my second time here to ride this trail, and again, I failed to video the turns in Panetta, but the route is only on street for 1/4 mile, so even without signs, you can find the trail junctions to get back on the trail.
Pretty girl. Come on up. Let me see your elbow. Sandra had a terrible accident. A vine was laying across the trail, and I went over it with no problem, but it tiddlywinked her, lassoed her, did something and made her crash. And now pull up and I'll get that stick out of your wheel. This trail really needs some maintenance. Yeah, but it's pretty. It's just being out here where nobody is using the trail is a crying shame. Got a nice trail with nobody on it. And no maintenance apparently. Well, I take that back because they were maintaining it back in the Madison area. And we got only another mile to the dead end at the river. So we are at the end of the Four Freedoms Trail. This here trestle was for the old Georgia-Florida Railroad, which was kind of up on the hill right there. You can't really see it for the growth. And I guess that trestle came all the way out this way. And all the way across the river into Georgia. And
the Four Freedoms Trail ends at the Withlacoochee River, at this picnic area. The historic Georgia-Florida Railroad right-of-way continues on the other side of the river, to Clyateville, Georgia and onward, all the way to Greenwood, South Carolina.
now this is really pretty. If the whole trail was this clean, it'd be awesome, wouldn't it? It beats the heck out of riding on the highways. There's one of many trees that blew down. I think this is it. I think this is where I gotta stop. Yep, right here. I'm gonna stop and move this debris. This here root's the one that hurt Mrs. Martin. And somewhere around here you should see some blood, but not much. It was only a drop. It's actually attached over here.
Of course it's attached, which is how it caught Sandra's bike pedal, snatching the bike out from under her and causing her crash to the pavement.
We are headed back towards Madison, probably about 7 more miles. It's real pretty out here. I think we've already passed most of the bad pavement, but there's a little bit here.
It was a beautiful 26-mile ride from the Four Freedoms Park in Madison to the Withlacoochee River and back. What this trail needs is for people to use it, to justify its upkeep and maintenance, by bringing economic benefits for Madison County and local businesses. Please come and take advantage of this wonderful treasure that is the Four Freedoms Trail. Once the Four Freedoms Trail connects to the much longer G&F Trail, it will attract users from far, far away, like the Katy Trail in Missouri, the Great Allegheny Passage in Pennsylvania, the Empire State Trail in New York, and others do.
If you like this video,
Please subscribe to our channel.